Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to and occasionally has an intro.
That thing again.
This old thing? Ugh, this is just Inaudible.
No.
Hopefully with some extra listeners, because I was pimping it like crazy last week.
Oh.
Because I thought the last episode was pretty good. So when it's a good one, I make sure to tell people about it so that they listen to a good one first.
To what, pimping it to IRL people?
Yeah.
Not fake people of the internet.
Oh, good heavens, no.
Good heavens.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh.
So, you may have noticed, people of the universe, that it's only Ozzy and I here today.
Yes, for this special episode
99 and a half.
Yeah.
Episode 99 and a half.
99 and a half. Is this our first half episode?
It is, yes. But I was thinking about this. I think the universal balance is intact because there was one in the early days when it was just me and I just kind of like waffled on about nothing for about 5 minutes and put that up as an episode.
Okay.
So we could
sort of balance the power back out now.
Yeah. So we could have that one doesn't really count and this one counts. So episode number 100 will be the 100th real episode. Because this is the 99th real episode. It's 99 and a half.
It just means you'll have to go back through, delete that one solo episode and rename all the other episodes. Good couple of hours work there.
Oh dear. Yes, so it's not episode 100. Episode 100 will be a super duper in IRL, super duper spectacular IRL. You folks won't be there at home, but me, Ozzy, and Richard will, or Ozzy, Richard, and I will also be there.
We can guarantee that me and you will be there.
Well, yeah.
There's another person who doesn't have the best track record.
Now look, we booked it in. No, let me finish. We booked it in. It's gonna happen.
Oh, it will happen, but how many people are there is the question.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway.
We love you really, Rich.
Oh dear.
You're having a life.
I know, it's the bloody cheek, innit? The bloody cheek.
What have you done to your cheek?
Oh, I sat down a bit hard.
That was a bit bloody. Ooh. It's like the old pin technique.
Yeah.
Someone stuck a pin on your chair.
It
wasn't a pin, it was a rusty 9-inch nail.
Oh, but it was sideways, so it was all right.
Oh. Went in at an angle, 45-degree angle.
Oh, Blige. Someone did the old drawing pin on the chair technique to someone at school once, and they kind of sat almost like on the edge of it, so it just stuck into their trouser, but not actually their bums. Then they stood up and it was still attached to them.
I bet they felt a prick some point later on in the
No. I made sure I didn't do it when anyone else was watching, so I didn't lose the amazing amount of street cred that I'd obviously built up during my time at school. But I did say to them, "You got something stuck in your bum," because I couldn't.
Okay.
Fun as it was.
You were too nice.
Yeah, that's always been my downfall.
And this will always be your weakness.
Yes.
Green giant.
Oh, reversed. It's like the Australian green giant. Upside down. Anyway.
Down under giant?
Yes. No. Are you giant down under?
Ooh.
Let us know in the comments.
Right in.
Send your pictures to
CBBC.
Yes, please send your pictures to CBBC. BBC. PO Box 9989.
Yeah, PO Box 9989.
London W12 6 J? Yeah. PA 6 P. Oh, fuck it. We've said it before.
Yeah.
Hang on, I think I've got it written down on the lore document.
You could probably literally find it as like a Google image.
I could.
Like the literal splash screen they'd have that would pop up every time they'd say it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have it here. I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. Oh well, doesn't matter. Excuse me.
Ah, well.
Right. So, yeah. We had
our plans. Yeah.
Yeah, we
What
had.
are we gonna do?
Well, there was a couple of things I wanted to talk about.
Oh.
I've actually mentioned them both to you already, but they were the only two things I had a note of.
Well,
Number one.
mention them for the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Number one was the next installment on my 5-year mission to watch all of Doctor Who.
Okay. Yeah, I know you did mention that.
Yes, I watched The Web Planet.
Ah, yes.
Which was okay. It wouldn't hurt if you missed it.
I think that's a tag you can give to most black and white.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The costumes were really good. They just didn't look realistic, if you see what I mean, because they're meant to be big insect people, and they just look like a man wearing a pair of wings on his back or something, or a man wearing a giant fiberglass ant.
They'd be good for a Doctor Who stage play.
Yeah.
But not for an actual episode that's supposed to have a little bit of budget to it.
What were they called? Menoptera, I think. Menoptera.
The butterfly people.
Yeah. So their costumes are pretty they're really cool looking. They're black and white horizontal stripes. They've got insecty shit all over their face, and the wings look really good. But obviously they just look like men wearing costumes. That's what I mean by they were good costumes. They just didn't.
It'd be good if they were some part of insect cult.
Yeah.
But not actual insects themselves.
Yeah. Actually, I just googled Menoptera. Someone's done a redesign of one that looks quite neat.
Oh, what, for modern Who?
Yeah. A more realistic looking one.
Ooh.
And there's another picture. I'm going to put these pictures in the chat so I can easily find them when I do the 444K version.
the edited.
Yeah.
The multi-dimensional version.
But yeah, it was
watching in 3D. You're watching in 5D.
XYZ time,
Dragon Cannon,
and changing time.
What time?
Changing time.
Changing time. Oh,
What do you think I said?
It's really bad.
Go on.
I heard Chingling time.
Of course, the Pokemon Chingling.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, wasn't he the Peking homunculus in the Doctor Who story? The one with Magnus Greel in.
The challenge of Chingling time.
Yes, that's the one. Oh dear. Rich, where are you? You normally stop us.
This is why we need you.
We're it's like when the 10th Doctor dies without Donna there to tell him to stop.
Yes. This is the right universe. Oh. Rich was our turn left.
Oh. Did he turn left? Let us know what you think.
In the comments.
Yes.
Or at CBBC at BBC.
You know the drill.
You know the drill.
So yeah, I watched that. It was a decent story. I wasn't bored really. It was fine.
It kept your attention, but it wasn't special.
I could have missed it. You wouldn't have. Yeah. So what's next? I think it's the Crusade, which is partially missing.
Crusade.
So
are you doing?
I keep
recons or?
recons. I keep changing my mind about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think for something like, for example, the Daleks Master Plan, which is 12 parts long and only 3 of them exist, I'll just read the synopsis. For the other ones, that's fine. Something like the Crusade, where it's a 4-parter and 2 and 4 are missing. I think that's much more... it
manageable.
Yeah. And it would be silly to sit there for 40 minutes and then not sit there for the other 40 minutes just to catch up on the other bits.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to watch specific episodes if they were like a entrance or exit for a companion or something.
Yeah.
So I know some point in Dalek's Master Plan, there's the character that dies.
Oh yes, I know. Because she was going to be the new companion, and they
Kingdom.
Yeah, they rewrote it because they realized they didn't like her or something like that, wasn't it?
She was actually. Can you remember the CBBC show Ghost Hunter? The Ghost Hunter?
No.
No.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
The Ghost Hunter. I'll see if I can find a picture.
Okay. I mean, I don't know the show, so I don't think that'll make much difference.
Okay. I didn't know if it'd be one of those shows that you just can't recognize the name, but you might recognize
Ghost Hunter.
GBBC.
BBC. I don't think so.
No? No, that's fine. That's she was the main villain in that.
Right.
And I only found that out recently. But yeah,
Yeah,
so that's going back to where we started with this conversation, that's one episode I would want to see as a recon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's kind of a particular episode.
But like I've said, I keep changing my mind because so for the Crusade, I could watch number 1, listen to 2, watch 3, listen to 4. When I listen to things, it's most likely going to be on the bus to and from work or walking from the bus to home and stuff like that. So it would be really silly to just watch 1 and then stop and then wait for the next day to listen to 2 on the bus and then not listen, and then that's only for 25 minutes and then just come back and watch the next one. So I'll just do that all in one go.
Some of them you'd have to.
Yeah, I don't know whether with things like Dalek's Master Plan or ones where, like some of the Second Doctor ones where almost all of the serial's missing, would it make more sense to actually just listen to them all on the bus?
As a whole audio version.
Or maybe I'd probably watch the ones that do exist, but like, Dalek's Master Plan, there's 6, 7, 8, and 9. When you've got
like 3 audios in a row.
Yeah.
It's better to just listen to them all at once. Yeah, I get you.
But I don't really know, because it's a while away yet. I kind of haven't really given it a decision. I'm waiting until I get there, see how I feel.
Fair enough.
Yeah, slowly getting there.
Goalie setting where?
What will I finish first, Ozzy? Doctor Who or Star Trek?
Ooh.
Or Dragon Ball?
We probably finish Star Trek first, because there's only 3 of the original 3 series of the original series.
Okay.
Whereas Doctor Who, you've got like 4 series for Hartnell.
Well, hang on.
3 series for Troughton.
I did, of course, mean original series, Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Discovery, Atlantis, Aquarius, Eagle. What were the other ones?
Old Man Picard.
Yeah. I may have got them mixed up with Lunar Landers, but you get the idea.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think you'd probably finish Dragon Ball first, then.
Well, that kind of stopped because I started watching Doctor Who.
Well, you have to choose.
I know. Oh well. Where am I up to? I'm up to like the start of the Cell games. I'm a fair old whack through it. I wanted to make sure I finished before Dragon Ball Z Abridged finished.
That's as long as you keep up with them, sort of.
Yeah.
Thing.
Well, they've overtaken me now. I overtook them, but they've overtaken me.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh dear. I really hope they go back and do original Dragon Ball Abridged to kind of release that to a wider audience, because it's so fucking good. Way better than Dragon Ball Z. Way better. Oh well. What can you do? No one wants to hear about it.
No, bye.
Oh dear. Right, anyway, that joke doesn't work when there's only 2 of us, because I'm literally just sat here waiting for you.
And wait you shall. No.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's the Doctor Hoop date.
Well, the hoop date for you...
For Moop.
I do have a bit of hoop date.
Hoop cape.
Hoop cake.
Yeah.
Like a spaghetti hoop cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. And donuts. I've written a 4-page audiobook. However,
I did wonder, because you messaged me when you said about audio, and I wasn't quite sure if that's what you meant, but okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just a small 4-page one. However, it hasn't actually gotten to the point where me and you would use our normal voices. It's kind of just I wrote it, and then I realized it's more of like a prequel for your Doctor than actually the start of your Doctor.
Okay.
But Richard, if we get Richard to play the master, he could use his voice normally throughout the whole thing.
Okay, cool. That sounds good to me.
So I could probably pull off the role of Voldemort.
Okay, cool, great. We'll just leave that bit in.
We just wait. No, you don't need to leave it all in.
No, I'm definitely leaving that bit in.
Well, you can leave that it's Voldemort.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. But anything that one sentence there, but everything before that sentence can be cut.
Absolutely. So the only other thing to mention was about Digimon.
Oh yeah.
So they've released some new character art for
fondling my black Digivice as I listen.
BBD. They released some new art for the more grown-ups kids and their Digimon partners. And Ozzy, pray tell, who are those kids and partners?
Well, it's Digimon, so Tai, Sora, Izzy, Joe,
Oswald.
Mimi. I mean, you can't be telling me that they're going to actually do something with the O2 kids this time, please.
Well, Ozzy.
After a try, they were locked in. They're still trapped in those little coffin things, aren't they?
We
never saw them get out of the coffins.
That's where you're wrong. You're earlier entirely sarcastic, but still tongue-in-cheek, and also like reverse sarcastic comment was entirely accurate. They have rebirthed the O2 lot, and they're going to
reborn the monster.
Yeah, and they're going to be in Digimon 2020, which is called Digimon Kizuna or something. No, hang on, I should have written this down. Digimon 2020 or 202, as I've written there. Last Evolution Kizuna.
Oh. Last.
Last Evolution Kizuna.
Kizuna mean?
Kizuna. I don't know. So we go to Google Translate and see what it says. I think that's how it works.
I just suddenly got a Facebook message, but I'll check it in a bit. I won't be rude and...
It means bonds.
Bonds?
As in James Bonds.
So it's kind of like Final Digivolution Bond or something?
I guess. What was it? Final Last Evolution Bond.
Last Evolution Bond.
Yeah, I mean, it's English, isn't it? So yeah, hopefully they're not just in roles to cameo and they actually have a big plot to pay.
You know, I'd be completely happy if the normal cast were the cameo and the entire movie focused on these guys.
Yeah, like this is the movie's O2 or something like that. Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, what is O2 if it's not 20 in reverse?
That's twice. 2020.
Oh.
Two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, so it's 2020 O2 times.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's O2 twice, reversed O2 times.
And they'll release the film on the 20th hour of the 20th day of the 20th month.
The 20th year. When Beelzebub will call.
Good heavens.
Good Gevans. Yeah, no, as long as they do something decent with them, I'm most excited.
Yeah.
If not just to see Wormmon and Ken again.
Yeah. Well, then they did a reboot of the digital world. So surely all the Dark Masters or did they kill them and try? I can't remember.
Oh, what? So are you saying that maybe the O2's Digimon were rebooted?
Potentially, maybe they might just gloss over that and say that they're with them. They found them again.
I was gonna say the whole point of O2 was that the Digimon came to our world and kind of lived.
Well, that wasn't the point I was making. But actually,
weren't
the Digimon in the pods with them? So they might have actually been alright.
No, I didn't. I don't think we saw the Digimon in the pods because you only just see the silhouettes of them, don't you?
Yeah. But anyway.
You can only tell it was them because of the hair.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what happened. I think, actually, I seem to remember the Dark Masters being defeated again in Try.
No. But all I'd say is that it makes sense if the O2's Digimon were just on Earth the entire time and weren't affected.
See. Yeah.
Because the point of O2 was that they pretty much lived on Earth with the Destined.
Yeah. But the point that I was making, in a very roundabout way, was that given that like Myotismon was like the overall villain of most of it, maybe he'll come back, and maybe that if the O2 gang did take the starring roles.
Yeah. Well, they could all take the starring roles if it's Myotismon, because O1 faced Myotismon.
Yeah.
And O2 eventually turned out to be Mallow.
Yeah.
Mooly.
O2 faced Myotismon, but for real this time.
Yeah. Myotismon 2, Electric Boogaloo. This time he's back and he's bad. And it's personal.
O1 faced Myotismon. O2 faced, hey guys, turns out this was also Myotismon.
Yeah. By the way, you failed last time. You fucked up, guys. You fucked up. And we have to clean up the mess. A little disappointed that they got rid of Ken's luxurious emo boy haircut, but still.
Yeah.
I still would. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely... That's made me a lot more excited for it. I was excited to hear that there was going to be a 20th movie.
Yeah.
But now I am definitely excited.
The fact that they've obviously listened to people and gone,
yes.
Oh, actually, people did like this. did like those characters, I mean.
Get rid of the pointless love interest and bring in the characters people actually know and love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Not well. We don't have long then. If we got to wait, well, do we know around about when in next year it will be?
I
mean, if it's a 2020
don't.
movie, it has to be 2020.
Release date 21st of February.
Ooh,
That's my nan's birthday.
That's much sooner than I'd have expected.
Yes.
That's literally in like half a year.
What are we now? 1, 2,
July.
3, 4,
Oh,
5, 6 and a bit months. It's like 6 and 3/4 months.
Literally just over half a year.
Yeah.
Much, yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Just in time for my birthday, where it's after my birthday.
Well, yeah.
It's like a nice birthday present.
Yeah. We'll have to meet up and do as we have done the past 6 times.
To do where no do's has do before.
To do where no do.
Oh, and it comes out, the 21st is a bloody Friday, so just in time for the weekend.
Oh, so, yeah. I mean, hopefully it won't like fall on a Digimon day, but...
Well, hopefully it's not out in theaters first and not on anything streaming. Because actually, I've just thought it might...
We might have to wait a week for them to secretly get it into the internet.
Doesn't say on this article.
But
But anyway, it's next year.
Yeah. Better fucking be.
Cool.
Well,
so, that'll probably do for now.
What was the moral of today's story, Kristian?
You know what? I've learned something today. And that is that...
You should always listen to the fans when making an anime series.
Exactly. And just because something is tradition in Canada doesn't mean it should be tradition everywhere in the world. Well, that was South Park. Well, so...
Things can look good, but not always work for a 60s sci-fi show.
Yeah. Hey, Ozzy, I've just had a thought.
Hey, Arnold!
Yeah. Hey, DW! So we could... This is our chance to be like big-time YouTube videosman, and we could say, so that's what we learned today, but we might have missed something. Let us know what you've learned in the comments, and if you'd like us to pick it up in a future video, and then we never will.
Although, on a serious note with comments,
yeah,
like Richard said last time, if you've ever got just randomly asked questions, ask us questions. Because I thought that would actually be a good idea if we actually had people to ask us the questions.
I'd love to do a Q&A.
A Q&A, yeah.
But yeah.
Ooh and quay.
Everyone already knows everything about us. Has my audio changed? I've stood on my chair.
You haven't for me. You still sound fine.
Okay, it sounds a bit echoier to me.
You're just standing up for the sake of it.
Yeah. I wondered if my wire stretched this far.
I'll join you. You still hear me? Am I all right up here?
Yeah.
Or am I too far? Okay.
Just about. It's like
I mean, I got a worse mic anyway, so it'll probably be worse.
Mine's attached to my face, so.
Oh.
I just thought.
So you're much closer. So you're more sort of like this.
Yes.
Only mine doesn't have a muff, so it doesn't protect from all the.
Oh dearie me. Mine doesn't really protect from that either. I have to cut a lot of them out. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it reminded me of...
We got sucked down the drain!
Homer Simpson here. You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. It's Kristian here. You'll have to speak up. I'm stood on a chair.
Just wait. Hope it's not the one that's near breaking apart.
Well, it's the one that you always sit on, so it is. It's that one. But I'm not swinging back and forth. I swing my chair back and forth. I swing my chair back and forth. I'm not doing that.
Oh, because you're not a child.
No. On that bombshell, it is time to finally end. Yeah. So as Ozzy said, please leave us comments.
Please.
And genuinely, if there's any questions,
we're so lonely. We have no friends except each other.
We're coming up.
We drive each other mad. Sorry,
that's a gibbon. We're slowly coming. We're slowly coming up to the 100th episode, which is next week. I'm going to put out a post on my community tab on the YouTube channel.
Oh, are we going to stream it?
Potentially. But I'm going to put a post up, and I'm imploring the people at home as well to send in questions. They don't have to be about where were you when the Berlin Wall fell or stuff like that. You know, what were you doing when you heard about 9/11?
Ask us our opinions on half the crap we talk about in these podcasts.
Yeah, ask
Digimon,
us
Doctor Who, Pokemon,
anything. I mean, there's certain things you don't need to ask.
Digimon, who's your favorite? Well, yeah, like, who's your favorite Digimon? We know mine.
Yeah, or like, would you rather fight 100 horse-sized ducks or one duck-sized horse? We've been over these ones already. Yeah.
Our opinion on Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, we've talked enough about that.
Chibnall mainly. See, that's the problem, though. I don't know if Whittaker could be good without Chibnall's dark influence.
Yeah, the Dark Lord.
Yeah, if she was helmed by someone much better than Chibnall, could she be good?
Yeah, we'll never know. We'll speak about that on Ultra time.
Oh,
but yeah, it's a chance to ask if you know someone you think might like the podcast. Get them to ask what question have you always wanted to ask a podcaster, and then they can listen to the next one and hear that question answered.
Yeah.
Ask anything. Like, some people may have joined the channel fairly recently and they don't know half of the shit that we reference. So if we ever say something, you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Ask away.
Okay, yeah.
And we can pick it up on the podcast.
What is the origin of these 90 in jokes you've got?
And not just for episode 100, although that would be a nice thing to do, but anytime, feel free to write in.
Forever, for always.
Because the thing is then, you create material for us and we reap all the rewards from that. So it's win.
Do all the hard work for us.
It's just win.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for listening. Don't forget to do all the bell shite. And I'm going to hit my bell with a hammer. See you
Don't break the bell.
It's still there, don't worry.
What happens when you hit a bell end with a hammer? There's only one way to find out.
Some application of pressure can be nice, but don't use too much. Anyway, on that bombshell, go away.
Cheerio.
I have the last word first.
Just all put in a $5 each, get a bag of chips each or something.
Chag a bips.
Yeah. Bit of slag and chips.
Slag and tits.
Slag and tits.
There's always something that goes on the end.
That is the pirate way. That is the pirate way.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okie dokie.